Já vás vítám do dalšího dílu na hru Hogwarts Legacy a my jsme si v minulé epizodě řekli, že vlastně nazbírám za kamerou vlastně ty měsíční sošky. Já teď přesně nevím, jak se to jmenuje, já se na to kouknu hned. Tak, jmenuje se to Demigaz Moon, něco takového. No a jsou to vlastně měsíční prostě sošky, no. A že je můžeme sbírat pouze v noci. Když se kouknu na ten quest, my tady máme 17 v inventáři, takže opravdu já jsem nebyl línej a nám jich tady zbývá ještě mu dodat 9. Což jsem vlastně nevěděl, kolik jich přesně mám, nevěděl jsem, myslel jsem, že když každou co seberu, takže se mi to tady začne připočítávat k té 4 a potom mi to došlo, že je to počet odevzdaných, ale ne jako získaných těch sošek, takže jsem si říkal, musím to někde mít v inventáři, ne přece. Takže jsem koukal, že tady jich mám 17, určitě jsem nějaký ještě nazbíraný měl, ale asi to nestačilo, tak jsem dál teda pokračoval ve sbírání a až teďkon jsem se podíval, že jich mám už najednou 17, takže super. Budeme mít teda Alohomora na level 3 a budeme moct teda otevírat úplně všechny dveře, které jsou na jako zámeček na level 3. No a to se samozřejmě bude strašně hodit, protože jednou jsme byli v nějaký kryptě, nevím, jestli to možná byl úkol se Sebastianem a bylo tam něco, že jsme něco museli prozkoumat a abych se někam dostal, nebo nevím, jestli to bylo se Sebastianem, ale to je jedno. To nebudu teď rozebírat, každopádně tam něco bylo na level 3 a já jsem byl naštvaný, že to nemůžu odemknout a že teď už si ani nepamatuju, kde to na té mapě bylo, abych se tam znova zpětně podíval. Jo, takže to je právě ten problém, že já bych se musel podívat na každou epizodu zpátky, kde já jsem to vlastně viděl, že jo. Což jako ne vždycky se mi úplně jako chce, ale a co tady ten nějaký naštvaný, jsem potichu. Dvakrát udělal ten stejný, jo, přesně tady to, už to dělal po třetí, hajzl jeden. Tak jo, jdeme si s ním pokecat.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Dear me, you have been busy. Incredible, thank you. You're ready for the final Alohomora lesson. With this knowledge, no lock shall ever stand in your way. You have done all I asked. I only wish I knew who put those statues everywhere in the first place. Alas. If you do find more, please feel free to remove them. You'll be doing your caretaker a huge service. And if I ever find out who the bully is behind this cruel trick, I shall let you know. Thank you once again for your assistance and tenacity. Now that you've mastered Alohomora, no lock is unbreakable. But do feel free to keep finding demiguise statues and removing those moons.
To už si jednou říkal, ale OK. Dobře. Počkej, co tady ještě? Počkejte, až se ozve Gladwin Moon. Na co se má ozvat? Jakože kdo za tím vším stojí, jo? Kdo jako poschovával ty sošky po celém světě. Určitě ty sošky ještě je jich spousta. Nevím přesně kolik, ale určitě hodně pobradavic, prasinky, svět. Do toho v tom světě vlastně máte i, tak když najdete na tu vesnici, tak se vám otevře tady ta tabulka a vy vidíte to Demiguse Statues. Doufám, že to říkám správně, oni říkají statues, nebo oni mají, to je takový ta britská angličtina, že jo, takže statues, nebo něco tak. No, tak co tady ještě potom máme? Já teďko momentálně nevidím další, oni většinou se nachází jako v každé vesnici, snad úplně v každý. Jo, tady byla taky. Jo, takže vy si takhle projdete tu vesnici po vesnici, od vesničky k vesničce a seberete si to a tedy. Takže je dobrý vidět, že aspoň jako vědět, že to vlastně máte tady napsaný, že víte, že jdete na jistotu a že prostě musíte v noci použít revelio u každého baráku v té vesnici a zjistíte tím, kde se ta soška nachází. Myslím si, že už mi jich zbývá strašně málo. Jo, a já jako každou vesnici, co jsem teďkon tak nějak jako narychlo, náhodně prohledal, tak já vidím, že všude to mám splněný, takže já si myslím, že když ty vesnice mám teda asi možná na 100%, nebo nevím, potom možná ještě někdy se podívám, jestli je to tak, tak už potom bude zbývat možná jenom ty prasinky jakože dodělat. Ne, počkat, prasinky mám komplet hotový, 9 z 9, ale co ty bradavice, počkej. Chybí mi jedna. 1 z 10. No, super. Já si myslím, že ta 1 se nacházela tam, kde byl ten zámeček na level 3 a vím, že jsem ji asi možná nesebral. No tak uvidíme, možná se mi poštěstí, ale hledat v celých bradavicích 1 tu sošku, to chce teda jakože fakt koule. No dobrý. Takže to jsme se naučili a my teďkon půjdeme na další quest. My půjdeme... Jo, tady ten úkol teda ještě komplet nemáme, protože musíme čekat na to, co nám řekne on. A půjdeme na jeden z těch 2 úkolů. Takže dlouho jsme tady nemluvili s Naty, tak půjdeme za Naty a půjdeme za ní až kam? Tyjo, až někam úplně fakt daleko. Půjdeme teda sem. Tady to vypadá jako, že nejblíž. No. Tady se nachází další vedlejšák. Tady jsem, myslím, tady ty vesnici našel poslední. Tady jsem byl asi úplně naposled, takže to je docela náhoda. Kde jsem vlastně za kamerou sbíral ty měsíční sošky. Tak a teď půjdeme tady za Naty, akorát zase tyhle nevhodný počasí, ok. Nebo takhle, doba. Nevhodná doba. Počasí je taky nevhodný, jak tak koukám, takže samá mlha, hnusný tyhle, nějaký ten filtr. No tak my teda počkáme na... Ježiš, já jsem vůl. No dobrý, je tady. Totiž když můžete počkat tady na ní, tak se vám... Počkej, já to udělám takhle. Já ještě jednou počkám na den a je dost možný, že to bude i ve tmě. Ve dne.
The demiguise statues and the moons contained therein were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
To je nějaký nový člověk.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit.
Jo, takže možná ho navštívíme v prasinkách. Dobrý, tak já počkám tady na Naty, která zrovna odešla.
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
Jo. Já jsem totiž myslel, že Naty přijde v nějakou jinou dobu, třeba ne jako ráno, ale třeba odpoledne. Jo, Harlow, dobře. No a já jsem šel jako v noci, no. No dobrý, nebudu to nějak rozebírat, ať se do toho nezamotám, dobrý. Já jsem chtěl, aby to bylo za dne. Všechno děláme v noci a vidíte ty barvy, mě to prostě nebaví. Jo, ty nesklapneš, dokud já nezačnu dělat ten úkol. Dobře, začínáme.
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
Agreed. Let's finish this.
Brilliant. Harlow's reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
That I do.
Tak jo, trošičku do toho prásknem. Rychlejš běhat nemůžem, dobře. Tak jo, to je vlastně ten člověk, už jsem si vzpomněl, to je ten člověk, co vydíral ty lidi v prasinkách, jak jsme se jich zvlášť ptali. Zvlášť jsme se jich ptali na ty věci. Já vím, že musíme jít do toho. Co je? To je dobrý, jsme tak nějak připraveni. Počkej, už to začíná, já si tady ale... Tady to takhle aspoň sem dám. No, to by mohlo stačit.
Little Nat's Ione, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
Confringo! Glacis! Descendo! Expelliarmus!
Do you want to concede now?
Accio!
Prolong this.
Depulso!
Come now, you can do better than that. Come on, get
To ona z něho vylezla. Přežila to. To je dobře. Už jsem se bál, tyjo, že to nepřežila, tyjo. Vypadala, tyjo, normálně jak... Víte co, jako kdyby bylo po ní. Cink. Cink Ivánku. Tak my se podíváme sem. Než se pustíme teda na rozhovor s ní. Počkej, tak sem ne. Dobře. Musíme tady ten úkol teda dokončit. Jo, tady jsou nějaký dlouhý keci. Tak, my si teda s ním pokecáme.
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother.
Tak co mám sakra dělat? Mám teda počkat, až odejde. Aha, dobře.
It is good to see you, my friend.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
Only because of you. How are you feeling?
Well, I've had better days, but Nurse Blaney says that I am on the mend.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well...
You quickly made the choice to protect me.
I did what I had to, and I would do it again. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh my... I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it. He made a choice, based on instinct. My father, you, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? Taking down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us. Because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life. Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
No, tak to bylo hezký. Takže tady to asi je konečná, tady to vlastně ten příběh tady s Natty. Se Sebastiánem nevím, tyjo, jak to už jsme taky asi dokončili možná. Teďkon zpívá ještě asi Poppy. No a to se nachází kde? Ta se nachází tady, dobře, v té síni. Tak se půjdeme na to podívat. Třeba se to ještě nějak rozjede, no. Mělo to takový jakože finále tady s Natty, tak já si myslím, že bude mít i tady to velký finále i tady s Poppy.
Just the person I was hoping to see.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the centaurs. And I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
Of course. It's the sort of thing friends do for each other, isn't it?
I suppose so. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year. I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with. Or Gran, of course.
Highwing is nice company, but perhaps it's time to add a few more friends to your circle.
I am starting to see the appeal of human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone, and share Highwing.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it. And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble. You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwing can join us?
OK, tak tady to asi jsme dokončili i Poppy. A říkali tady v obě, že to byl jakože náročný rok, nebo ne náročný, jakože to byl super rok. A že jsou jako rádi a tohle všechno za náš jakože friendship, jako přátelství a takhle. To je všechno hezký. No a počkej, já se kouknu na ty questy, ono nám to tady docela zmizelo. A my bychom mohli se ještě podívat do těch prasinek teda. Tím bychom měli dokončit samozřejmě i tady tu část s těma měsíčníma kamenama, nebo soškama.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Tak, kde ono se to nachází? Tady také za rohem.
Anyone care enough to remove my demiguise statues?
Tak co?
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're quite clever.
Oh, thank you. A lot of craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Huh, hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly, until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Teď mám jít za ním zpátky do Bradavic, jo, tyjo. Ach jo. No, neřekli jsme mu, jakože... Řekli jsme mu, že není o nic lepší než ten. Jak se jmenuje? Spoke with Mr. Pemberton in Hogsmeade. Mr. Moons. Jo, on je vlastně takhle se jmenuje. Počkej. Jo, takhle. Dobrý, takhle se sem cestuje. On je furt na tom stejném místě. Gladwin Moon.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Dobře, takže quest je complete. No a co bychom si tak mohli udělat jakože teďkon ještě? Protože ty úkoly tak nějak pomalu mizej. Jo, tady je potom to finále, nebo... Nevím, tyjo, co to teďkon bude. Return to map. Ještě se kouknu. Já si myslím, že to bude trvat trošku déle, ale máme ještě tak půl hodiny, si myslím. Tak bychom si mohli asi začít tyjo, ten úkol, protože máme ještě teda dost času. Tak počkej, kde ono se to nachází? Ono se to nachází, že jo, tady dole úplně. Tak se tam teda vydáme. No a nějak to dopadne.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivanders with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do. With Harlow in custody and Rookwood gone, the wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Astonishing.
Jo, až takhle, takže to možná bude finále tady to, no tak doufám, že to nebude trvat úplně zas tak dlouho. We can only hope that we're not too late and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door. No tak to hned zjistíme. Zdá se, že se možná tato epizoda trošku prodlouží, nebo bude
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered.
Dobře. Už je tady.
Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Search the area. Must be here somewhere.
We must be getting closer.
Renrock will be pleased with our progress. How nice of you. Cover up while he's coming. Let's get this over. More of them. You can't stop them. Easily diverted.
Protego!
Why the
Pity. Glacius, Confringo.
Just you wait.
Exalter, Expelliarmus. Descendo.
We need to press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
To bude sranda.
This one's almost down.
The trolls ought to make quick work of them. You can't stop it.
Tady trošku seknul.
Accio, you're no match for us.
A dead end. Now what?
Revelio. Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go.
My young friend.
Lumos! Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos!
Vidíte tady světla dost?
Listen, more goblins up ahead.
Accio!
Fools of a feather! Levioso.
Won't get away with that.
Accio. Repulsor.
These times haven't brought us much luck so far.
Revelio.
Tak, kam teď? Sem, jo?
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Had somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this.
The thick of it now. We'll show these beasts who's in charge. Your timing couldn't be better, Professor Hackett.
Thank you, Professor.
One less human to worry about.
More of Ranlock's damn lawyers!
Accio. Stop avoiding me! I'm ripping and dying of it! Confringo! Stop! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Wait a second! Descendo! Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him! Glaciers! Let's get this over. Imperial! Leave some for the rest of us.
We couldn't be happy to see you, Professor Sharp.
There you are. Close.
relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
No tyva, já nevím, co teďkon dáme. On se mě ptá, jakože, co s tím hodlám udělat, že jsem jakože momentálně něco jako strážce teďkon tady toho. A mám v úmyslu to zde ponechat, to je ta první možnost, anebo mám v úmyslu to otevřít. No tak já nevím, no. Jako já bych se toho chtěl zbavit, jako nejlepší by bylo to jako... zničit, že jo? Ale která varianta to bude? A zkusíme to otevřít.
I have decided to open the repository. Its power cannot lie dormant for centuries more.
After everything you've seen? What about Isadora's fate?
Jo, tak počkej. Po tom všem, co jsem viděl, a co osud Isadory. No takže buď máš pravdu, nebo tato síla by neměla být zadržovaná před světem, a nebo chci sílu pro sebe.
No. You're right. I haven't forgotten. The cost is too high. Perhaps this magic is best kept contained.
I'm relieved to hear that. I know the power is tempting, but I'm glad you've decided to keep it contained for now. And whilst that may be the right decision in this moment, I confess, I have been thinking...
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
I plan to keep it secret for now. But in time, when I am ready, I plan to tell those I trust everything and accept their help.
I believe that is what Miriam would have wanted. We should trust in others. If anyone can rise to this challenge, my friend, it is you.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Lol, tak co teď?
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
Stupid one. My spells are having no effect on his dragon. That's the trick. Now, Ragnarok.
There seems to be some fight in you after all. No. I shall rid you of it. Come and say your creature.
Stupid one. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. You can't stop me. Descendo. Do something with power. Confringo. Don't like that very much, do you? Expelliarmus. Confringo. Nezapomeňte. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Can't run forever, Ranrock.
Give up now. I might ensure that your death is swift.
Hide now, Ranrock. Glacius. Confringo. Send. Not so powerful now, are you, Ranrock? Was that the thing? Bombarda. Accio.
Miriam.
Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Miriam, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Thank you for your
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered. I wish the same could have been done for my uncle. I wonder if there's a chance Anne would meet me.
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne are going through. Perhaps you'll hear from her soon.
I hope so. I'll let you know.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if he faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. Ominis said he's spoken with Anne. I wonder if she'll see me. I'll find out and send word when I know more.
Tak, zase máme nový roční období a už se zase probouzíme tady v našem pokoji. Takže gratulujeme, dokončili jste příběh Hogwarts Legacy a dosáhli jsme i konec školního roku. Takže ty zkoušky o 2TVL, jo, nevím přesně, jak se to říká, tak vám to řeknu takhle, se rychle blíží a nyní je ten správný čas, abyste si zkontrolovali pokrok svého průvodce. Prozkoumejte svět, dokončete všechny zbývající nebo vztahové příběhy, vedlejší úkoly a tak. No. Takže já se na to takhle to ukončíme. Jo, dodělali jsme hlavní questy. Nový level. A těsně předtím, než jsme začali mluvit se Sebastiánem, tak se... Najednou jsme dostali sovu, jako ona vám to vždycky jako přečte, že jo? Nebo jako nějaký quest, že jo, asi. Nebo nevím, na co to je. Nevím, ono to zmizelo tak strašně rychle. Máme samozřejmě ještě nějaký vedlejšáky, můžete ještě toho hodně nazbírat po mapě. Počkej, kde to mám? Challenges. Koukneme se, co to tady máme všechno, takže můžeme si tady to odemknout, že to máme hotový. Tady nám chybí, ty vole, ještě ho docela dost vedlejšáků na to, aby jsme si tady to odemkli. No, co tady potom ještě máme? Tady taky to máme asi hotový někde něco. Ne, tady ne. Tady, že jsme ty troly porazili. Kolik ještě? Ty vole, docela hodně trolů nám tady ještě chybí. Ještě asi 13 trolů bychom museli porazit. Dobře. Tyjo, tady vlků taky je hodně. Asi 24, ještě jich zbývá. No, tak tady to ani nemluvím. No, takže... Když tady to všechno splníte, tak nevím, co se stane ještě. To jsou ty zkoušky asi. Jo, ale my máme docela ty zkoušky, helme se, upgrade your gear. No. A to bylo na co? Ancient Magic, jo. Jo. Dobře, už to chápu. Tak, tady to už máme taky skoro všechno hotové, nebo tady máme skoro úplně všechno. Tak a co tady ještě? No, máme toho ještě tady dost, takže nevím, co teď. Počkáme, až nám přijde ještě něco, protože teď tady toho tak máme málo. Ale už. Zase Undercroft. Dobře. Takže se Sebastianem se setkáme v příští epizodě, jo, jak jste slyšeli teďkon dobře, ještě tady tou epizodu. Není poslední, neukončuju Hogwarts Legacy, bude určitě ještě pokračování, protože určitě je tady ještě plno sběratelských věcí, ale se. Hele, level 3 a my už umíme level 3, takže to rovnou otevřeme. Doufám, že tam bude něco už i lepšího, když jsme se s tím tady jebali docela dlouho. Tak, no a já bych chtěl jít. Sakra, tady nám místnost, já vždycky nevím kam jít. Ale chtěl jsem jít ven. A tady co? Quest? Počkej. Tady je ještě jako něco jako hlavní quest. Potřebuji se setkat s profesorkou Weasley v její kanceláři. No a máme si promluvit s ní, no. Tak to je tak nějak jako všechno. Co s tím Sebastianem? Teď když od událostí ve Filcroft Catacomb, no, uplynul nějaký čas, tak uvidím, jak se Sebastianovi daří. Máme si soukromně promluvit, co to je, v Undercroftu, no, prostě jako Undercroft je něco jako prostě ta krypta, no. Dobře, tak to necháme na příští epizodu. Tak a já si vyberu nějaký lepší místečko, někde, kde bychom to mohli teda ukončit. Ukončíme to třeba venku a ještě tady dokonce ještě něco máme, ještě nějakou jako soutěž. Ale jelikož jsme měli teďkon to docela dlouhý, tady tu epizodu, měli jsme strašně nabitej ten hlavní příběh, asi úplně nejvíc, ten konec samozřejmě to tak bejvá, tak už to teda nebudeme dál protahovat, protože jsme toho viděli až. Takže děkuji moc za sledování, že jste koukali od začátku až do konce, určitě budu rád za každou podporu, za každý komentáře, lajky Pokud jste ještě nedali odběr, určitě dejte se zvonečkem, aby vám neunikly další moje videa a uvidíme se teda ještě v dalším videu. Tak se zatím mějte a čau čau.